nice day to go hiking somewhere, Josh. It's really heating up. Good reminder, of course, to bring sunscreen, lots of water if you do plan on going hiking this week.
And doing so before you take those outdoor adventures at hand, because it takes a little bit for your body to readjust to not only the heat, but also increasing your water intake. As we've seen the Keller Fountain Park alive and well. Once again, today as the fountain was turned on, and that's a sight that we like to see. Another sign that the summer season is well upon us. But if you are spending some time outside, you might be having itchy eyes or maybe a runny nose, and that's all due to the higher pollen counts that we're expecting to continue to see all the way through Friday. Saturday, expecting to peak well into the high category with a count of about 10.5, and we won't start to see those pollen counts taper off until we get to the beginning of next week. But even at that, the atmosphere is well full of those pollen particulates. As you maybe take to those hiking trails over the next several days, we're expecting to see those 70s to 80-degree temperatures. Snow melt and runoff is a very real possibility, so keep a safe distance away from those rivers and streams, as we expect to see some patchy snow and avalanche danger above about 4,000 feet. So regardless, you probably just want to have your hiking boots close at hand, because you will need them, especially as those trails will be on the muddy side. All courtesy those temperatures already out towards Mount Hood Meadows, reaching up to about 54 degrees. I love the contrast between the snow-peaked mountain and our nice bright blue sunny skies. And with those warmer temperatures, all of those rivers and streams are going to be running high and cold. You want to make sure that you stay away from the rivers and get out of them as well, because those are going to be dangerously cold conditions, even if you're trying to catch a break from the heat. If you do have to be on the water, say in a boat, be sure to wear a life jacket, as our skies still remain on the calm, quiet, clear side, courtesy those northerly winds, but we'll start to see them transition out of the east by the time we get to tomorrow, and that's where we have the potential to really start to heat things up, not only because of those east winds, but a ridge of high pressure building just to the southwest of us, driving the jet stream further to the north. That's able to grab all of that desert southwest heat and track it right into the Pacific Northwest in the upper levels of the atmosphere. But down towards the surface, that's where those easterly winds will usher the warmer eastern half of Oregon's warmer temperatures through the gorge and eventually into the Portland metro area and much of the Willamette Valley. But there is a cooling trend on the horizon that comes in the form of this trough, where this cool pool of air will eventually move back overhead by the time we get Sunday and Monday, and that's where our next rain potential starts to increase. But even at that, our temperatures not expecting to fall very far, as we will likely be breaking a record for tomorrow. The old record is 82 degrees, last set back in 1998. Our forecasted daytime high, indicated by the gray bars, well, try 88 for our forecasted high by Friday. But by the time we get Sunday, we fall back into the mid-60s, which is where we should be. But we've gone as hot as 90 degrees. That record for the hottest temperature recorded in the month of April was back on April 30th. Of 1998. So 98 was definitely a warm year for us, but we also got to bring heat safety to the forefront, because with an air temperature of only 80 degrees outside, the interior of our vehicles can quickly become dangerous, life-threatening if any people or pets are left in the vehicle. It just takes a few moments for those temperatures to gradually get back up. But we are expecting to see some breezy easterly winds for much of the day tomorrow. That's where gusts could near about 25, if not even closer to 30 miles per hour. So if it's trash day for you, keep in mind your trash can might be tipping over, as we are expecting to get up to about 80 degrees today. The summer vibes well in full force as we fall back only into the mid-50s. It's going to be a very mild night for us. Again, those winds, they don't get going until about the mid-morning hours tomorrow, and that's going to bring in that record heat. That's why we've gone ahead and issued that KOIN 6 weather alert day for Friday. Just means you need to stay weather aware, because this is a major temperature jump by about 30 degrees compared to where we were just back on Monday. You got to keep in mind, we only managed to get up into the 50s on Monday. So nearly 90 degrees on Friday is going to be a bit of a shock to the system for us.
Yeah, one of my friends posted on Facebook that her kids came home yesterday and they were like, it's too hot outside. And it was like, in the 60s or whatever. And she's like, okay, well,
just wait.
This is where we are. Yes, after that long, long winter. All right, we'll be right back with one more check on the forecast and a look at some news. Stick around.